What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from sneakerfiles.com, and once again, recapping the news from yesterday. We got some interesting stuff to talk about, but like always, it's posted first on sneakerfiles.com, and then we bring it to YouTube. Now, today's highlights, it really depends what you like, your style, and all that. However, we have a few first looks from Jordan Brand and Nike, which includes a Foamposite Pro that's dropping this summer, and then the Jordan 13 Low, known as White Metallic or Pure Money. Also, Air Max Day is going to get a bit better. We got some info on that. And of course, collaborations from Reebok, Puma, and Vans. But without wasting too much of your time, let's jump into the news. For those that have been waiting for the 2 Chainz Ewing Athletics 33 High release information, we got some details for you. They will be available at Ewing Athletics online on March 21st, 2017. On the same day, Jimmy Jazz in Harlem will have a special meet and greet where you can meet 2 Chainz, and that runs from 5 to 7 p.m. On March 23rd, Atlanta City Gear will also have a special event. Retail price will be $140. Jeff Staple is once again collaborating with Puma, this time on the Puma NTR VL collection. Included will be apparel and footwear, which actually includes 5 different models, and the whole theme of things is something you could wear to the gym or enjoy the nightlife with. Those 5 models include the Ignite Evo Knit, Ignite Limitless, Ignite V3, the Puma Clyde, and the Puma Blaze of Glory sock. Each has a pigeon theme which features shades of gray and pink. They're first set to launch on March 18th at Reed Space, followed by additional retailers on March 25th. This is still going to be a somewhat limited release. Off the Hook and Vans is collaborating on the Vans Mid School 77LX. This time the inspiration is from a Montreal smoked meat sandwich, using a rich burgundy leather upper with premium leather heel counter and a toe box in a lighter shade of burgundy. The distressed leather in different shades of burgundy harken back to the heart of smoked meat sandwich and the classic lean, medium, or medium fat conundrum. The Vans Jazz stripe is actually inspired by rye bread. They also come with 3 sets of laces, all inspired by condiments: yellow for mustard, white for mayonnaise, and green for coleslaw. The collaboration is set to release this Saturday, March 18th, 2017, for a retail price of $120. They'll be available at Vans Off the Wall store at 11 a.m., and then they'll be available online at Off the Hook at 12 p.m. Another collaboration inspired by food, somewhat, it's sort of a stretch, but when salmon comes to mind, I do think of food. Here we have the In Clothing Reebok Instapump Fury Black Salmon, which is a follow-up to the Pink Salmon collaboration that dropped back in December of 2016. Using a predominant black upper, we have a fish scale texture across the uppers, and then salmon pink runs across the outsole as well as hinted throughout the uppers and then on the liner. Finishing the look is a white midsole and speckled detailing. They're dropping March 18th exclusively at End. They are doing a raffle right now, so you could kind of like get in before they actually drop to give you a chance to get them. So there'll be a link in the description below if you guys want to get locked in on that. Now here is something really different from ASICS. They usually don't put things out like this, but this is the Gel Light 5, known as Duck Camo. As you can see, camouflage covers the entire uppers, and then we have shades of brown, green, and even gray that make up the camouflage print. Breaking things up is Birch, which is basically a cream shade which hits the ASICS branding, midsole, and outsole. They are starting to arrive at select European retailers, like a few. I'm sure additional shops will have them in the coming weeks. Adidas Basketball announced the release date for the Adidas Dame 3, known as Legacy, and as you can see, a super clean look for spring, and they use white across the uppers and then gum on the outsole. The whole inspiration behind the shoe is his legacy, but not just on the basketball court, but beyond, and also a tribute to his recent track he did with Juvenile, known as Legacy. These are dropping on March 17th, 2017. Retail price will be $115. Adidas also announced their next EQT Support 9317 that is releasing for spring 2017, and as you can see, it's done in predominant white. However, it does feature Turbo Red, which has been the theme of quite a few drops from Adidas around the heel counter, and then we have black on the heel as well as the medial side. For those that are wanting to pick this pair up, they're set to drop March 23rd, 2017. Retail price will be $180. They'll be available at adidas.com and as well as other retailers. I'm sure these will be one of those pairs that'll sell out quite fast. Here is something that was not announced by Adidas Originals, but leaked by Yeezy Mafia. This is the Adidas Ultra Boost Mid Run Through Time. They feature 2 shades of blue across the uppers as well as white across the 3 stripes and then gray on the heel counter. An extended collar which makes the model look a bit different. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of it yet, but we'll have to see. Other details includes a graphic across the insole which looks like it reads Consortium, and on the inside of the tongue we have the handshaking logo as well as the French flag. Currently, there isn't a set release date or retail price, but expected to drop sometime in July 2017 at Adidas Consortium retailers. My guess is this will be some sort of limited drop. The Nike Air Flight Huarache is going through an upgrade for 2017, and instead of renaming the shoes, they're just throwing 2017 at the end of it. However, it still kind of resembles that of the 1990s release that probably a lot of us remember the Michigan Wolverines Fab 5 lacing them up during the 90s. Even dressed in the OG colorway, the whole midsole and outsole has been retooled, and then they feature jacquard knit across the toe. There isn't a set release date or retail price as of yet, but expected to drop during spring 2017. We finally have a clear look at the Riccardo Tisci Nike Lab Air Max 97 Mid. Like I mentioned before, they feature black luxe leather across the uppers, and then we have gold accents, white across the midsole, and RT branding on the collar. Now I did give release information prior, but we lacked a stateside drop, so I'm going to go over everything once again just to be clear. They're set to drop in Rome on March 17th, and then in Asia on March 24th, and on March 26th, they'll be available in Europe and the US. Nike will have a few surprises for Air Max Day. One of them is allowing individuals to collaborate on select models. First, we had Riccardo Tisci, which we just shared, and now we have Mark Newson, who is a Nike Lab industrial designer. He chose the Nike Lab Air Vapor Max. Now, as you can see, it's a full new look. I'm not really feeling them, but it doesn't matter what I think. And it goes kind of beyond the whole Air Max vibe and more into the premium world of things. Across the toe, we have the shade of green that also lands on the collar, and it's constructed of Flyknit. Full grain tan leather runs across and wraps the toe and finishes off on the Velcro strap. Completing the look is a debossed Nike swoosh right by the collar and the traditional bubble cushioning. This pair is dropping on March 26, 2017. Retail price has been hiked up, which will cost you $275. Arthur Wang is the third innovator to reimagine their own Air Max model. Chosen here is a Nike Lab Air Max 1 Ultra 2.0 Flyknit. Using an all-black theme, it also features anthracite on the tongue branding. The cool part about this model, it features consumer materials that have been recycled. For those interested in purchasing, they're dropping Air Max Day, which is March 26, 2017, at select Nike Lab locations, and retail price will be $250. Foamposites have been hit and miss, and I don't know what to make of this one. We have a first look at the Nike Air Foamposite Pro, known as Fleece Wool. Now, the weirdest part of it all is they're dropping in early summer, but I'll get to that in a bit. Across the uppers, we have fleece wool, which is done in dark gray heather, and then we have black accents. Across the outsole, we have a translucent blue tint, as well as red detailing, and down the tongue, we have what appears to be white, however it could be some sort of silver. This pair is set to drop on June 5th, 2017. Retail price will be $230. Now here's what I don't get is why Nike is dropping a fleece wool sneaker, wool or even fleece, during summer. It doesn't make sense to me unless we're missing something here. But expect another look to come soon and additional details. I wish Jordan Brand would quit playing with us and just drop a release date for the KAWS Air Jordan 4 because simply I'm just curious. But along with the sneakers, we're going to have a full apparel collection, and one of the things that is dropping is a matching hoodie. Now KAWS took to Instagram to showcase it, and it appears it's done in all black, and we have KAWS's traditional artwork featured throughout, along with the XX and Air on the back, and on the left sleeve we have the Jumpman branding. I wish I can give you a release date, but I can't just yet. Once we find out information, I'll make sure to update you. We had a good amount of first looks today, and one of them being the Air Jordan 13 Low, being called White Metallic or Pure Money. The look is done in white, pure platinum, and metallic silver. On the overlays, we have white leather. Across the base, we have pure platinum, which is done in suede, and then metallic silver is hinted on the branding. Set to drop on May 20th, 2017. Retail price will be $175, and like I mentioned in some videos back, I don't know if anyone remembers, Jordan Brand is hiking the price up on the lows. In yesterday's video, we showcased the Air Jordan 12 being called Burgundy. Now we do have a bit more information here. The actual colorway is Bordeaux and not Burgundy, however the two can easily be overlapped. Who cares really, you can call them Burgundy if you want. But they're set to drop during October 2017, so just before holiday season. Retail price will be $190. Now the image used is not the actual release, but a Photoshop done by Jays Are Dead, And overall, I mean, it looks to be on point with what we could see. On the outsole, it'll feature Cell, but according to sources, it's more of a cream shade. Cell is like just kind of like an off-white more, and then metallic silver on the eyelets. Be on the lookout for a first look coming soon. And that recaps the news from yesterday. Like always, we post it on sneakerfiles.com first, and then we bring it to YouTube. And then in some cases, we add in a little bit extra, give you guys a little bit more info. So from this video, what I'm feeling without a doubt, number one spot is the Duck Camo Asics Gel Light 5. I just think those look phenomenal. Like, I'm not used to Asics putting stuff out like that, and to me, it's really eye-catching. The second pair would be the 2 Chainz collaboration. I think those look dope too, but I'm more of a fan of 2 Chainz. Now, I know he's not some great lyricist, but his shit will have you going in the gym, and that's what I like about it. And third and last would be the Bordeaux Air Jordan 12, potentially. Now, if they look like that Photoshop, I'm definitely about them, and I will pick them up, but who knows, anything could happen from here till now. Once again, let me know in the comments section what you like, what you dislike. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to sneakerfiles.com, and if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe.